Hello YouTube, I call myself Zondagskind and I like to play Civilization 6. I've cut up the last recording of this series into two parts because it was a bit too long. We will speed up now as we move towards the culture victory, so let's just hop in and I hope you enjoy. Do we have a train route to everyone now? Almost. Not to Shaka, but we'll have that soon. So you in Cappadocia. I'll just bring you over to Istanbul for a productive trade route. You wanted to go to the Zulu, right? Yeah, Ondini. You have album and religious. Let's go to, is this Utrecht? No, Den Haag. Also Den Haag. Let's just go for the maximum yield. Arena, glam, surf. There we go. Atomic fire, come on. 1,875. Anything I can get her to not have. There's less culture to her name, and that means it'll be easier to overtake her. I've already overtaken Poland and France. Album and religious. Let's go. Dire Revolution. 6,000 tourism. That is insane. Arena and Glamrock. Here we go, on to the arena. 2,250 tourism. Now I can finally place the theater square for the capital. Just go into wonders. 750 tourism. It's a turn. Can get a rock band next turn. Arena, glam, surf. I think I've had all of those over here, so now it's just wonders. Atomic fire. 10,500 tourism. Let's just go on to Stonehenge. Flaming breakfast has died and given us 1,250 tourism. Atomic fire. This does feel like atomic fire. Let's go. Onto Temple of Artemis. 14,000 tourism. 85 out of 228. Do I get the theater square here now? I honestly think I do. Just get the +1. These districts would have been fine here, but it's just too late into the game to matter. So I'm being allowed to Cappadocia. I probably could have done that a couple turns ago, but I literally need something to do for like one turn. Repair your defenses, because then you can get Golden Gate. Atomic fire is just going to absolutely plow through the Netherlands. 15,500. Space Rock. Boop. Mini beats. 1,250 tourism. 102 out of 224. We're actually bringing down the amount of tourism we need. It's amazing. Album cover art and religious rock. Rotterdam believes in our religion and we have 9,000 tourism. We're over the halfway point. So all we need is another 198 turns. Just kidding, you know how that's not how that works. You've seen this game. Even if you haven't ever seen a game of Civ before, you understand that we don't need another 200 turns. Let's get Golden Gate. So here, we now want Amphitheater, Art Museum. Get a portrait from there. Atomic fire. Man, this is the best rock band I think I've ever gotten. 17,000 tourism. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the best I've ever gotten. Dominant now also over Lef-Traru and Lef-Traru and Roibert. Atomic fire. Just keeps firing and firing and firing. I've almost completely exhausted the opportunities to perform in the Netherlands. That is insane. I've never had that. Free eyes. I've died. 187 tourism. That was not worth the faith invested. Mini beats. Also dead. 875. Whew. Just go on the wonder. 8,250. That does feel good. We're dominant over the Zulu. Yeah, it's going quick now. 127 out of 202. Let's just go to Utrecht and convert it. It's dead, but it did give us 2,187 tourism. Okay. Great Lighthouse. Atomic Fire. It's finally dead after giving us 16,750 tourism. I am absolutely amazed, but of course also very sad now that it's dead. We need open borders with you. Also slot in collective activism now, because science really doesn't matter anymore. So I'll slot in... Oh, online communities! Yes, it is time. Okay. So let's now make sure we can get this themed up. So, art museum. We need to get rid of those sculptures. This is Hieronymus Boss. So I want to switch this. I want to put this into Istanbul. And then we should theme this way. Yes! Themed Abraham and Isaac. And we have a themed art museum with Bengala. Soon. Only one more to go. We've overtaken everyone. We're at 142 out of 212. Going to digital democracy. Definitely slotting in democratic legacy. Sardina. We have one more. We have room for one more diplomatic card. Slot in Raj. One more wild card. I think I'll slot in Trade Confederation. Or liberalism. Okay. We'll get 25% more tourism here. Don't have a trade route to Jadwiga anymore. Let's go to Wuch. Ancient Teddy. I think I can now theme an archaeological museum as well. Ancient. Let me see. Ancient Me, Ancient Barbarians. Yeah, this should do it. No? Oh, that's Ancient Me as well. I meant to do was this. Yes.
Thus,
Cristo.
culture serves to give people one thought. Everything is in God's hands.
Tourism output from relics and holy cities is not diminished by other civilizations who have researched the Enlightenment. And plus 100% tourism from Seaside Resorts across the civilization. So, let's finally, in a culture game, at the end of the industrial era, get a theater square here. If you were to ask me, like, when should you get your theater square in your capital in a culture game? I'm not sure what exactly I would say, but I sure wouldn't say the end of the industrial era. Okay, Smashing Wolf, let's try. 187 tourism. Catherine doesn't hate us anymore, so we can get open borders with her. And now we've got maximum modifiers, just going at it. Plus 57% for most of them, and a little bit more, I think, with Wilhelmina, because we have the same religions. Very nice. So that means, yeah, it's easy over 1,000 tourism per civilization here. So we're getting a tourist every other turn, basically. A lot with Wilhelmina. Look at this. This is all rock bands. This difference is all rock bands. So we've put into place our music festivals guy, finally. Let's go. He immediately died, giving us 2,250 tourism, which so basically is two turns of tourism. 2 turns of tourism. You're just going to voluntarily give us a book? I mean, sure.
I shall return.
And another modifier of 25% from getting to environmentalism. So now we're at 926 base tourism plus these 50%. So we're getting almost 1,500 tourism with all of these civilizations. Which has now also fallen. So to get to Poland, we need to trade with Warsaw. Or Warsaw, or Warsaw, whatever you want to call it. Let's go to Amsterdam on the theater square. Smashing Wolf. 312 tourism, and they didn't die yet. Vesuvius has erupted again.
Justice is the...
Look at these yields. Woo! Let's go to this wonder. And Smashing Wolf dies and gets us 1,750 tourism. I'll take Vatican City back as well. And Caguana. You guys are all not allowed to have city-states. It is forbidden. You know what else is forbidden? Forbidden City. Haha, which I have. Let's also get some air score here. I just want to try and smuggle some air score in just to make sure I don't fall into an unexpected Dark Age, because that would be catastrophic. 6 gold, which means it's 12 tourism, 18 tourism. Oh yeah, we're speeding now. Medieval Echidna, 2,500 tourism. I think that was a Dutch band, and it immediately died. So, no dice for you, Wilhelmina.
I never think of the future.
Let's just go to the wonder. 3,500 tourism. That's pretty okay. Well, so we didn't make a sub 200 out of this, but then again, I also didn't really go for any cheesy game modes like secret societies or monopolies and corporations, and the Ottomans still, I think, aren't the very best. Hello? Oh, they made a harbor. Okay. I think that's still... the Suleiman isn't the best leader for tourism, but he's fine. Petit Maniacs, 187 tourism, and died immediately. Since you are better on harbors. 2,250 tourism. 198 out of 233.
Nederland floreert
Met elke zending die u ons stuurt. You come over here. Take the artifact. It's from Lef-Traru. Club of Hercules. Amazing. Another relic. Come on, Medieval Echidna. 1,250 tourism. Sydney Opera House would already be so much more interesting if it just went on a tile next to a theater square. That would already incentivize you more to get a theater square next to Colossus, and then put Sydney Opera House next to that. That's a lot of gold they stole from us there. So I wonder who's rich next turn.
The golden gates of
But there's
sleep
golden gates.
unbar, where strength and beauty met together, kindle their image like a star in a sea of glassy weather.
It's one I don't get often because it's a very late wonder, as you can see here. We're a couple of turns from winning, but all tiles in the city gain 4 appeal, plus 100% tourism from improvements and national parks in this city. So,
Chemistry is that you can never plan the...
in this city, what does that actually mean? Well, don't have Seaside Resorts, so you don't have to look at that, but it means that these 2 national parks, which I should actually now get entirely into Cappadocia because of that. First of all, they get more appeal, so that's, I think it doesn't count for the... oh, it does count for the Wonder tile and the Mountain tile as well. Okay, so it counts for all 8 tiles, 8 times 4, 32 appeal, which goes directly into tourism. And it's plus 100%, so it's 64 tourism, plus the modifiers. This park is making 105 tourism, this is 96 tourism. Over here we had a different park, which is now giving 27. So look at how much stronger these parks are compared to this one, and compared to this one, 27 tourism. It's pretty silly. And it's pumping our base tourism up over 1,000 to 13 over to 35 now. We can retire our scout, pet the dog, and this will be their home for the rest of their lives. Bad rock band again. We started out amazing with that first rock band, but then kind of tapered off. We've entered the modern era with Byzantium, Scotland, Mapuche and the Netherlands in golden ages. The Meier, Poland, France, the Zulu and America are in dark ages. Level up with Audio Faith. Very nice. One more rock band. Should probably be our last one. Be surprised if we need more. And we've apparently taken La Rochelle.
You can never plan the...
I mean, honestly, sure. Bad rolls. Man, apparently I got through the good promotions and now I have to suffer. I know that I could get to the card where I can get any promotion I want on my rock bands, but I don't really care at this point. We're 2 turns away from winning, so... Please, more riders, yes! I don't care. Give me this. I like this. I want the 2 diplomatic victory points. I want to show that this could have been a diplomacy game as well. Nice! Oh, no great musician points? You're the worst. But, despite that, this could totally have worked as a diplomacy game. I didn't even really try and I got 12 out of 20. You could easily get 4 with the Statue of Liberty. You may have been able to get Potala. I think you would have been able to end the game by now. This is actually a faster diplomacy game, possibly, than a culture game. But that's fine. Let's just go for wonders. Audio Faith, 2,250 tourism. Are we done? I think we're done. Let's go. Next turn. I think we're done. Yes! Good game. Nice. Let's look at our culture. It shot up here, of course, with collective activism, but even before that, we were doing pretty well. Namadol, I think, was doing a lot for us, and Antananarivo as well. In terms of science, we were also doing well. And basically, I think without Muhteshem's ability, you would basically, the line would go more like this. It will still shoot up like this, but obviously like 15% is quite a lot. And let's just look at a quick review of the world. We're over here in the northeast on our little island there. So we did get Cappadocia down pretty quickly. I think after that we got both cities on the island kind of at the same time. Bodrum and Erzurum. Yep, that was pretty much like the turns after each other. Got Apadana, which was a nice pickup, and Mahabodhi Temple pretty soon after that. Halep, we got into shipbuilding. Izmir, so we'd gotten everything on our own continent. Mausoleum at Halikarnassus. Trabzon, Konya, Antalya, Halon Koyu, Monastir. Yeah, this is when we really went wild with the settlers. Look at how fast we expanded there. Then we kind of stopped settling and we economized more. Torre de Belém, Cristo Redentor, that was a big pickup, of course. Golden Gate Bridge, and that was the end of the game. So, that's pretty great. Had a lot of fun here with Vesuvius, this really volatile start. Yeah, it's hard to exactly quantify, like how much earlier would I have won if I had not had the extra science and culture. But I would say this is pretty strong, and I just like this idea of using the Ottomans more of as a culture civ and a more of a kind of semi-naval civ, even with the Corsair. Corsair is just so much fun, pillaging that much, and it's one that you don't really use with Suleiman Kanuni just because he is so good on land. So I really like what Firaxis has done here with Suleiman, even if it's not... It is a bit of a disjointed civ. Like, if you go for a culture victory, then what are you doing with siege units? So yeah, it is a bit disjointed. Maybe it's better as a science civ. Go Warlord Throne into science, and then use the fact that you keep cities you conquer pretty happy. That's probably the best route for him. But I had a lot of fun doing this culture game with him. In any case, YouTube, I hope you like this series as much as I did. If you did, then do leave a like. It helps. And if you want to comment anything, just give me a comment. Let me know what you thought of this series format in comparison to the Tokugawa format and next series that we're going to do. In any case, you can subscribe and ding the bell so that you know when the next series is going to go live, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, YouTube!